This was on Jones. Best thing going in the IWC. No, I'm just joking. But this is none other than less Warzone Jones. So, I want to talk about John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania, which is going to be coming up, in a couple of months. This is basically the draw for the card. This is basically the draw for WrestleMania. This is the big draw. This is the draw that that everybody's talking about. The match that everybody has been talking about. A match that has been in the making ever since John Cena has been talking trash about The Rock leaving to go to Hollywood, calling him a sellout, calling him saying he used the fans so that he can go make movies, talking down The Rock, basically. Now, I will say this, John Cena, I don't want to seem like a hater or anything, but you got lucky that The Rock left SmackDown in the first place. That one time he left SmackDown and he went to Raw, because that helped you to elevate yourself as a main eventer. To be honest with you, Brock Lesnar leaving, The Rock leaving, those guys, man, to me you got lucky on that part. But I don't want to seem like a big John Cena hater, but I will say this. Who should win this match? Between John Cena and The Rock, who in the hell should win this match? Now, this match is basically, you could say, the past versus the now. Even though The Rock is still a relevant superstar, like the man is still a relevant superstar. He's not wrestling 24/7. He's not wrestling 300 times a year like he used to. But the man is still a superstar. He can be a big main event player now if you want to. The man has showed that. Survivor Series made big money because of The Rock, in my opinion. One of the reasons. He's one of the reasons for sure. But I will say this though. You had similar matches with, Rock versus Hogan, the past versus the now. Hogan versus Shawn Michaels, the past versus the now. Rock had beat Hulk Hogan. A lot of people probably say, well, Rock should have won that match because he was the modern-day superstar. He was the now. He was going to be the guy to go on and carry, the company, into the future. So you had another match with Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels had lost, and I thought he should have won. One of the reasons why I thought he should have won is because, well, he was the future. You could basically say he was the future. He was the guy that was going to carry on the now and then go on to the future. Hogan clearly wasn't that guy. He wasn't going to do that. Hogan at this point was like 55, 56, I guess. He was a 50-something-year-old man. I think at the time Shawn Michaels was probably 40, maybe 38, 39, somewhere around that. But Shawn Michaels had lost that match, and I remember, hearing a couple of people say that, well, Shawn Michaels probably should have won that match because, like I said, he was the guy who was the now, and that was going to lead the WWE into the future. So, who should win this match between The Rock and between The Rock and John Cena? Should it be John Cena? Will it hurt John Cena's career if he loses this match? Should it be The Rock? A guy who showed that he could still go in the ring, a guy who shows that he's still a star. Like, this man is still a star. He might actually be a bigger star than he ever been, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, the Rock is still a star, but he's not the guy who's still wrestling 300 times a year. He's the guy who shows up every now and then. John Cena wrestles 300 times a year, regardless if you don't like it or not. John Cena wrestles 300 times a year, whether you like it or not. John Cena busts his ass for the WWE. He shows that all the time. He shows it for his Make-A-Wish foundations. He shows that every time he goes in the ring. Now, no matter if you don't like John Cena or not, I will say this. John Cena does have good matches. Let's admit that. The man does have good matches, regardless if you don't like the man or not. I do believe that he has good matches. John Cena, the problem with John Cena is that the man is just too clean. Not clean like, he takes a bath every day. His character is just, to me, is just too damn clean. He's not a badass anymore. But, nonetheless, who should win this match? Now, I want The Rock to win because I'm just a bigger fan of The Rock. That's why I'm going to pick The Rock personally, because I'm just a bigger fan of The Rock than I am John Cena. Personally. That's why I want The Rock to win, because I'm just a bigger fan of his. If The Rock was to lose, it actually wouldn't disappoint me not too much. It wouldn't make me angry, because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to see a good show. I'm just trying to see a good match between these two big superstars. Now, every time The Rock shows up, to me, The Rock just one-up John Cena all the time. I will give John Cena his props. He tries to one-up The Rock, but The Rock to me just always outdoes him. He just always outdoes him. He always outshines him, which to me shows that The Rock is the better talent. The Rock shows that he's still a great talent in the ring, like he showed that at Survivor Series. The man is still a great talent in the ring. He shows that he still got it on the mic every time he shows up. John Cena tries to one him up, but to me he just can't do it. He sort of did it with his rap on The Rock. That was a really good rap. He did a really, really good rap. But to me, that was really his best shot. That was his best shot, his biggest shot. He hasn't had a big shot since then. But that's just to me and what I think. I'm just looking to see a good match. I want to know what is your thoughts? Who you think should win this match between The Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania? So this is Warzone Jones. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'm out.